the stillness of night, when cities fall asleep and streets grow silent, some people remain awake, working in places most of us never see after dark. Janitors, guardians of the empty, caretakers of forgotten spaces. But what happens when routine shifts into nightmare? Tonight, you'll hear true accounts of janitors who stepped into areas no one should ever enter. Hidden tunnels, locked storage rooms, endless corridors, and what they found waiting in the dark. Imagine being alone in a hospital at 3 a.m., fluorescent lights flickering, every sound echoing louder than it should. One janitor assigned to clean the basement discovered a corridor not listed on the maps. Inside, the walls were damp, covered in mold, and the deeper he went, the colder it became. He swore he heard whispers coming from the shadows, though he was the only one on duty that night. The following morning, when he tried to return with another worker, the corridor was gone. Just a plain wall where the entrance had been. Another story comes from a shopping mall closed to the public at night. The janitor on shift heard footsteps echoing through the empty halls. Believing it to be a trespasser, he followed the sound to a locked maintenance door. Behind it, he expected nothing more than wires and pipes. Instead, he described a staircase spiraling downward, far deeper than the mall should allow. He descended several flights before panic set in. When he turned back, the door he had entered from had disappeared. Hours later, security found him unconscious near the escalators, his clothes damp as if he had been underground. He never worked there again. In an office tower downtown, another janitor reported strange elevator activity during her night shift. The elevator stopped on a floor that didn't exist. The button glowed faintly with a number she had never seen before. When the doors opened, she saw an endless hallway lit by a pale, unnatural glow. She described hearing her own footsteps doubled, as if someone else was walking in sync with her. Frozen in fear, she pressed the close door button until the elevator finally obeyed. The next day, technicians insisted the elevator panel had no such button. What makes these accounts so disturbing isn't just the fear. They remind us of the vulnerability of those who work in deserted buildings at night. They face the silence, the emptiness, and the possibility that some spaces aren't meant to be entered. For fans of urban legends, back rooms, and claustrophobic environments, these stories hit close to home. They blur the line between reality and nightmare, making us question, are these hidden areas simply forgotten parts of old buildings, or something much more sinister? When we listen to these confessions, it becomes clear the night belongs to more than shadows. Each locked door, each dark corridor, might hide something unknown. And for the janitors who walk these halls alone, their stories are warnings, etched into memory like echoes in an abandoned tunnel. So, the next time you pass a quiet office tower, a hospital basement, or an empty shopping mall late at night, remember, someone might be inside, keeping the place alive, while fighting terrors we'll never see. Because once you enter the hidden parts of a building, you might find more than dust and silence. You might find a nightmare that refuses to let you leave.